White people attempting to rebrand white rage by co-opting the term black fatigue as though it's a phenomena they actually experience but only recently found the language to talk about is both dystopianly weird and tragically on brand. The copying, the whitewashing, the centering themselves by playing victim. But what's ironically telling about it is that the concept of racial battle fatigue is not new. It's been around for decades, and the term black fatigue has been used by black people for quite a while. Mary Frances Winters wrote a book that came out in 2020 titled Black Fatigue, and it describes the mental, emotional, and physical exhaustion that black people experience because of systemic racism. Now, notice how black people didn't call that white fatigue, because the purpose is not to assign blame in order to justify bad behavior. It is called black fatigue because it is a harm that black people experience, and so their focus is on addressing and combating that harm. Whereas when white people talk about experiencing black fatigue, they are not talking about a harm that they experience because of black people or anybody else. They are literally telling on their own inability to live in society with black people. And that's not new either. That's a pathology that has existed for hundreds of years, but call it what it is, white rage.
White people. Hey, so breaking news. White people ain't shit. Just kind of felt like saying that. I mean, what do you really say after that? There's nothing to follow up. White people ain't shit. But it's true though, if you think about it. Like, what group of people is more racist than us, more hateful than us? What group of people do you know that started over 100 plus race massacres and have stripped everything from other groups of people of color, black people, however you want to categorize, and never pay it back, ever? I mean, take everything they own, properties, businesses, family. Use their like, lynch them and do unspeakable acts to them. Use their skin for shoes and wallets and belts and hats. Use their teeth to, to replace ours. Use their hair to stuff chairs and shit. Or take pictures of these lynchings and put them on postcards and send them across states or the U.S. to your family and friends as a way to joke and shit. Like, I just made me sick, dude. I hate us. I do. I really hate us. I mean, just strip everything and not pay it back. And be so hateful and so spiteful to the point that we put literature in contracts, especially with these insurance companies, that will prevent us from having to pay these people back as long as we call them riots, not massacres. Like, there's nobody more hateful than us. Take. A little bit of violence, a lot of bit of violence sprinkled in. Take some more. Whether that's people's fucking property or people's inventions. White people love taking credit for shit they never invented, but a brother or sister did. And we pay nothing back. Or you one of the cool ones, so to speak, and you take from the culture, and you don't contribute nothing back. You're no different. You're no fucking different. Or the ones that get mad when people call white people out as a whole, like you get triggered or something, and you feel like you got to defend the white race, put your white night suit on and shit. Like, maybe you should take inventory on what it is that makes you feel like you got to take up for white folk when people speak on us as a whole. What have you done? What have you said? Why do you feel guilty? Why do you feel like you're targeted in this? Why is it someone like me can sit here and join in on conversations against white people and not feel offended one fucking bit, but people like you do feel offended? I don't know. Maybe because you did some shit and I ain't. I'm just saying. We just ain't shit. I don't know how else to say it. And then the way we excuse racism. Oh, it was just one bad day. That was a long time ago. Bitch, so? So? The fuck does that have to do with anything? Never atoned for it. Been ducking and dodging accountability since that incident. Pretty sure that wasn't the first time you said it. Ain't some shit you just pop off at the top of the mouth randomly. No, that's who you are. It's ingrained in your DNA. It's the shit you partake in behind closed doors. Motherfucker, I'm from the Bible Belt. in a conservative household down here in the South. I know what dog whistles are. I know the conversations that take place behind closed doors, fam. Had a racist ass stepdaddy. Confederate shit and all. I know, bro. I see that shit. I cannot stand my people. I hate how fake we can be, too. We love to say we ain't racist because our friends black, one of the good ones that we like to call them, one of the ones that fall in line with how we think and how we feel and vote how we vote. But I'll be damned if you decide to change your way of thinking. See exactly where that gets you. You won't really see how we feel about you then. I hate our people. I really do. There's nobody like us. And nobody plays the victim card quite like white people. And you think that you can just wake up one day and decide to change your beliefs and be like, oh, I don't fuck with these racist crackers no more. I'm with y'all now. Hell no. Just like I told Trump people not too long ago, stay where the fuck you at. Stay over there. Keep your white hood energy over there. Just because you done dyed your shit red doesn't make you any less of a white hood than it was before, bro. I just don't like my people.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. So guys, white fatigue is real. In this video, we are going to see how white folks, they are really tired of them being called white. And also, we are seeing majority of white folks, they are tired seeing their fellow white people doing bad things to the black folks. So kindly guys, I want you to watch this video till the end. Then I'll be back with more comment. All credits goes to the original creator of the video. I'm your host, Dash Lifestyle. Remember to give this video a thumbs up.
As a white woman in a very red Republican state, I have white fatigue. I do. Because what do you mean white people don't have privilege? We do. We most definitely do. I'd like you to, as a white person, get pulled over and have to be scared for your life, or teach your kids to leave your hands where they can see them, or be profiled walking down the street because you all look the same. We are not subjected to the same violent, barbaric behavior from police. We don't get told there's a tree with your name on it. Tired of it, Grandpa.
So yeah, I've been doing some thinking about my post earlier about how how white men try to bully black women and how they've been doing it for like their entire fucking existence. Well, it got me thinking about this other story I heard. It was how these white dudes in Arkansas are trying to build like a whites only town because they want to feel safe. And honestly, this just goes to prove how really dumb white people truly are. You know, at least the ones that have drinking the white devil Kool-Aid for all these years and don't want to quit the shit cold turkey. But anyway, I guess the best way to put this is I ain't ever felt safe around white people, because white people by nature are not safe people to be around. Look at their history. Look at what they've done. Look at how they act. And honestly, I mean, most people probably wouldn't be aware of this, but oh, you should hear what they say to one another when it's only white people around. That's where the true colors come out. That's when you learn how dangerous they really are. That's why, you know what, I guess I've always felt safe around black people, because they're not on any bullshit like that. They just want to live and let live. That's the facts. That's really all it is. White people want to destroy, and they want to destroy those that will not drink their Kool-Aid. And that's why they are the most dangerous humans on the planet.
So I grew up in Wayland, Indiana. Right now I'm living on the south side of Indianapolis. So as you can kind of assume, Greenwood, Indiana is kind of near and dear to my heart. I lived there for 4-ish years between now and back then. Can't afford to live there anymore. Same with Whiteland. I can't afford to live in my own hometown, right? Holy shit, the microwave light's been on all night. Anyway, on my point of not being able to afford to live in my own hometown, Greenwood, Indiana refused to go to a place called Smoky Bones. They had such little business they couldn't really keep that store afloat. So they closed that store. I think there's another store up north, but I can't afford to drive that far. Smoky Bones, if you're not aware, is a somewhat affordable bar and rib joint. They had amazingly affordable lunch menus. They had pretty good ribs, the best smoked ribs in America, in my opinion. And I've eaten a ridiculous amount of meat in my life. I'm saying that in the gayest way possible. So, like, they had fucking amazing smoked ribs. They always had the sports on the TV. They just were a great place to eat. And you could take your family. It was just a great place. And they're replacing that building with a place called Prime 47, where it's basically $100 per meal. I used to be able to get in and out at $15 plus a tip. And now if I want to eat at that building, it's gonna be well over $100 for food that might be good. I don't care. I can't afford it. And this is just showing a larger trend in this area where more and more beautiful, big, lavish things are getting opened. And everyone around here somehow has the money for them. I don't know how. But people like me, I keep being moved around because I can't afford the apartments anymore. The people like me who grew up in this area are kind of being shoved out for people who never set foot in it. So that's fun. Thanks, Indiana.
Here are 50 things that have given me white fatigue. And the list could go on, but here are just 50. Karen's calling the police on black people for just existing, mass shooters being described as troubled young men, cultural appropriation without any appreciation, white people in locks talking about spirituality, all lives matter, I don't see color, white creators becoming famous for watered down versions of black culture, profiting off of black trauma on social media, weaponizing white tears, white savior complexes in real life and movies. I have a black friend as a get out of racism free card, white teachers punishing black students for being disruptive, gentrification marked as urban revitalization, being followed in grocery stores like you don't belong, police called because someone looks suspicious, white led DEI training with no actual change, white people going viral for dances black people made. Why is it always about race with you? The obsession with controlling black hair, the criminalization of AAVE in schools and work, centering whiteness in conversations that aren't about them, singing the N-word because it's just a lyric, the legacy of colonization and pretending it's ancient history, slavery being taught as a necessary evil, internment camps being brushed over in history class, the Trail of Tears being summarized in a paragraph, mass incarceration of black and brown people, Confederate flags being called heritage, get over it, it was a long time ago, white people crying in HR and getting people fired, white tears when equity feels like a loss of power, denying white privilege when benefiting from it, whitewash media stories, white-run nonprofits helping black communities while not listening, demanding emotional labor while doing none themselves, wearing blackface as a joke, screaming reverse racism like it's real, appropriating AAVE, using it wrong, watching black playing like it's a Netflix genre, MLK quotes using to shame black protests, demanding calm from oppressed people while being violent, policing tone instead of hearing truth, stolen land turned into suburbs and golf courses, white men running diversity campaigns, asking can I touch your hair like it's normal, white people calling things ghetto while profiting from the aesthetic, voting for oppression and acting shocked by the results when everyone fucking told you so, posting black squares thinking that that's activism, not all white people when no one gaffs, and thinking black fatigue is about you.
Hi, I'm Tara from Boston, just finishing up food deliveries today, and I wanted to check in and let y'all know about a term I saw on TikTok this week that I can't get over, and that is someone saying, I'm a non-practicing white person. So I think I might end up starting doing some videos where I play a joke character like Stephen Colbert, because this is one I do in my personal life, but I only do it when I have the right audience, and I'm very self-aware and teachable with it, and that's playing a practicing white person. I've started gathering things from going on to places where people are claiming they're a safe space for all women, and it's clearly only white women. And the first point I got is a white woman who's being challenged on the fact that she was talking about how it's only white women at the party, saying that she'd love to have black women, except she called them melanated people. So I wanted to check in. That's a practicing white person ignorant move, right? Like, not having any people of color friends, but referring to them as melanated. Like, oh, the melanated people can join me in dancing like a white girl anytime. So is that something I should add to my practicing white girl character? Also, this is asking for emotional effort, so I just want to cut the jokes for a second and say, you don't have to give me emotional effort if you don't want. Take this as a joke and scroll by. If you've given too many people emotional effort this week, use it as therapy and tell me to F off while you scroll. You can even do it in the comments or my DMs if you want. Because as white people, we gotta know that we take too much emotional effort, and I know I'm asking for it here. So if I don't have your informed, enthusiastic consent to ask and get an answer, tell me to screw. That's how I feel about emotional effort. If you do decide to answer, thank you. My comedy appreciates it. And I really do appreciate it. And let me know if there's any way I can pay you back. Keep being awesome. Hi from Misty.
Being told you have privilege when you're struggling is a slap in the face to a lot of people. You know, whether that's white privilege or male privilege or straight passing privilege or, you know, able-bodied privilege. I think all of those things, they feel like some kind of accusation when you're having a hard time or when you've fought really hard for all the things you did. And I think it's important for people to remember that privilege isn't about you having more than anybody else or you getting any kind of unfair advantage. What the acknowledgement of privilege actually is that if everything else in your life was the same, if you felt the same way you feel about minorities, if your family, your friends felt the same way they feel about minorities and disabled people and women and people of other religions, people of other races, would you have gotten the same treatment your whole life? Or would things have been harder? Would people have treated you differently? Would you have gotten the same opportunities? Would you have been trusted in the same ways? Would you have fit into the same communities? The answer is no. The answer is no. It's not a thing you have emotions about. It's a fact. The answer is no. Things are different for everybody based on a random luck of the draw of where you were conceived and born. All equity is asking is that we remove those initial obstacles for people, not that anybody gets any kind of advantage. So privilege is kind of a misleading word, I think, for people, and it hurts their ego, but it just takes a little bit of understanding of nuance, which is something we're lacking in 2025.
White fatigue. I've been hearing this term a lot, so much so that I had to look it up, and I want to make sure I get this right. It's the weariness and disengagement that occur when white individuals are confronted with the realities of racism and their roles in perpetuating it. So basically, y'all just tired of hearing about the shit that happens at the hands of white folks, the things that have happened historically and the things that continue to happen at the hands of white people. Are tired of hearing about the shit that they continue to do to people from the people that they continue to do it to. That's what it is? Okay. And y'all wonder why a convicted felon is in charge of the country again with zero policies, and he's fucking y'all over no matter how white y'all are. So instead of trying to fix the problem, y'all just tired of hearing us complain about the problem that y'all continue to do. I'm laughing because any other reaction would get the video taken down. So instead of taking the stuff that is happening to people at the hands of some of the people that look like y'all and saying, you know what? We have historically messed these people over. Everything from slavery to subjugation, oppression, redlining, Jim Crow, all these things, systemically holding them down, banking, educationally, financially, all of the police brutality. And again, all of these things in some way, shape, or form still continue to happen. And instead of trying to fix it, because a lot of y'all tend to say, well, we're not our ancestors. So instead of trying to be better than y'all ancestors by writing the course that your ancestors started us on, y'all just tired of hearing us complaining about the course that y'all ancestors started us on. Instead of saying, let's build a better society by changing what happened in the past and building a better present and a better future, y'all just don't want us to talk about any of the past. Don't complain about any of the shit that's happening presently and keep our mouths closed about what may happen in the future. So if this was an abusive relationship, you wouldn't be mad at the abuser. You'd be mad at the person being abused. Okay. Sometimes I just want to pretend like we ain't where we at. But we here.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video and you have seen how white folks, they are now coming out and say that they are really tired of being called white also. And also they are now tired of oppressing black people. You have been seeing how these white folks, they have been treating black people in America. They have been oppressing black people. You have seen how the challenges and the struggle that black Americans, they have been going through in America. And right now, these people, they are now realizing that they have been doing a mistake for all those years, like for almost more than 400 years. These people, they have been doing bad things towards black people. But right now, they are now coming into senses. You can see also they are really tired also of being called white because of the bad things that they've been doing, and the whole world, it has been watching. So right now they are really coming out, and to me it is like these people, they are now wanting to ask for forgiveness to us black people. But for me, I keep on telling them that if these people, they want black people to forgive them, first of all, they need to pay reparation, and also to return some of the stolen things that they've been stealing towards black people, to the things that they stole in Africa, the things that they stole, the treasures thing that they stole to the black people. They need to return, and also to compensate the families, to pay the reparation. So that is one of the things that these people, they need to do, not just coming out and saying that we are regretting for doing this. No, we are tired of oppressing black people. We are tired of doing this to the black people. The first thing that they need to come out and say, it is they need to pay the slavery reparation to the black people. So guys, I have some of the comment here that I want to read for you and see what majority of black people, they have come out and say in the comment section. So this one saying that I have had white fatigue my whole life. Yeah, so this one saying that he has had white fatigue for all his life. So this one saying that bro got what is called integrity, calling a spade a spade. I respect that. Yeah, so right now we are seeing them white folks, they are coming out and saying exactly what they have been doing towards black people. The fact that I really love the fact that right now they are now coming out and reveal the hidden truth that they have been hiding towards black people. Majority of them, they are coming out and are revealing what they have been doing. And for me, it is like these people, they are waking up, and also it is now the right time for black people to hear what these folks, they are coming out and telling us. So this one is saying that shout out to the guy in the beginning. He is the first white person in my life that I actually had keep it real about his side. Yeah, so this one saying that all these people who happen to be white are telling the undeniable truth. So this one is saying that it is in our blood. This man told nothing but the truth. By nature, we are dangerous. Facts are facts. So this one saying that as a black man, please don't fall for this. My black people, this is just a way to get you comfortable so they can blindside you. These people know the truth and gas lighted the entire time. Yeah, so this one, he feels that these white folks coming out and saying this, it is like these people, they are not they are now pleasing black people to have a sympathy to them, because right now we know what it is happening in America. We are seeing these Western countries, they are falling down, and that's why they want to come out and ask help to the black people. So when we see them coming out and saying that we regret doing this to the black people, no, it is these people, they want our attention so that they can then come out and also do what they have been doing towards black people. So this one is saying that I can appreciate these folks finally letting their voice be heard while telling the unbearable truth. We shall remember you on judgment. So this one saying that I actually a compliment. She just didn't knew it. She mean it as an insult. Being called melanated, it's the most beautiful compliment you can give us. Yeah, so this one saying that that was deep and heartfelt. Shout out to my brother from another mother. I mean, so this was saying that I am sick and tired of this devil too. I wish Satan would come get these kids. Yeah, so this one is saying that she is sick of these folks, so she wants the devil to come and take them. So this was saying that the young man talking about the high price is telling the truth. Yeah, so this one saying that hate. This one saying that I will never collectively do anything with them regarding this country. They spoke their truth on November 5th, 2024. Yeah, so this one saying that I am 34 and I have had white fatigue for 34 years. I am tired. Yeah, so this one, so you can see this one, she's 34 and she has been having she has lived with white fatigue with for almost for 34 years. So this one saying that I got white fatigue. So this one saying that as a black woman, I don't hate white people. Yes, I have experienced plenty of discrimination in the workplace, but I have also experienced colorism and hate from Indians, Hispanic, and other black people. At the end of the day, I love and support people of all race who respect and support me. God is love. I don't have empathy for people who hate anyone or anything, but that's just how I choose to live my life. Yeah, so this one saying that Mr. Ginger Beard Man, keep up the good work. Show your folk the way, bruh. So this one saying that let me just read this one. For this one saying that him saying this still means nothing. Black people have been saying what the issues was now that they acknowledge it. Everyone supposed to jump or board and agree it. Appreciate that. So this was saying that he walk and he ginger. I feel kinda sorry for him. Yeah, so this one saying that it's barbaric. Thanks for saying it. If I were born again, I will come back and I'll come back as a black woman. Yeah, so this one I think she's a white. She's a white, so she's saying that if she will get a chance to be born, she'll be wish to be born as a black woman. So this one saying that empathy is the highest form of evolution of the human mind. Yeah, so this one is saying that I believe we are all tired of this race and political shit. So I hope sorry guys, I hope I'm alive to witness us all wake up to the real issue. Come together and show these folks we ain't playing any longer. This the season of reveal and try and tired of BS. Yeah, so we think this one, it is the season of reveal, because nowadays we have been seeing white folks coming out and revealing the hidden truth they have been hiding towards us black people. So this was saying that God bless the platform. As a black man, I respect your courage, much respect. So this was saying that thanks for speaking up and speak out for us, appreciate it. They can't even take it for a few months. This one saying that facts, thank you for the truth. This one is saying that majority of black folks, they are saying that that is the fact. So this one saying that this is a person that did the research to know nobody I know hate anyone because they have white skin. This man took the time to educate himself and do some introspection and soul searching. That it is true righteousness. Yeah, so let me just read this one for you. This one saying that I don't like how all the Africa This one is saying that, good evening from Austin TX. I also want to state, as a black man, I don't hate anyone or anything. However, these men and women have touched my heart. I've touched my heart and soul with the truth. Yeah, so this was saying that you are just decent human being, my brother. So you can see so many people, they are really seeing that right now white folks, it is like they are having they are now waking up to the reality. So kindly guys, you can also share your thought on the comment section. I'll be reading it in my next video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please give video a thumbs up. See you on my next one. Bye bye guys.